Imagine a world right next door, a world so strange that a single day lasts longer than an entire year. This isn't science fiction. This is our celestial neighbor Venus. Often called Earth's twin because of its similar size and mass, Venus is anything but hospitable. It's a planet of extremes, a scorching, toxic inferno that has fascinated and terrified scientists for decades. Today, we're going on a journey to this hellish paradise to uncover its secrets, from its bizarre rotation to the crushing pressure on its surface. Why did Earth's supposed twin take such a dramatically different path? Let's find out. The most mind-bending fact about Venus is its calendar. A day on Venus, meaning one full rotation on its axis, takes 243 Earth days. But its orbit around the Sun, its year, takes only 225 Earth days. This means a Venusian day is longer than a Venusian year. Imagine celebrating your birthday before a single day has even finished, but it gets even weirder. Venus spins backward. Unlike most planets in our solar system, including Earth, which spin counterclockwise, Venus spins clockwise. This is known as retrograde rotation. If you could stand on Venus and survive, you would see the sun rise in the west and set in the east. Scientists have a few theories for this peculiar spin. One leading idea is that Venus was struck by a massive asteroid or protoplanet early in its history, an impact so powerful it literally knocked the planet upside down, reversing its rotation. Another theory suggests that the thick, heavy atmosphere, dragging on the surface for billions of years, could have gradually slowed its rotation to a crawl and eventually reversed it. Whatever the cause, this slow, backward spin is the first clue that Venus plays by its own set of rules. Now let's descend through the clouds. The atmosphere of Venus is a nightmare. It's about 90 times denser than Earth's atmosphere at sea level. The pressure on the surface is equivalent to being nearly a kilometer deep in our ocean. Anything not built to withstand it would be crushed instantly like a tin can. And what is this atmosphere made of? It's about 96% carbon dioxide, a potent greenhouse gas. This has led to a runaway greenhouse effect on a planetary scale. Sunlight gets in, heats the surface, but the thick blanket of CO2 traps that heat, preventing it from escaping back into space. The result? Surface temperatures on Venus average around 465 degrees Celsius or 870 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot enough to melt lead. It's hotter than Mercury, even though Mercury is much closer to the Sun, and if the heat and pressure weren't enough, the clouds aren't made of water vapor. They are composed of droplets of sulfuric acid, a highly corrosive substance. These clouds permanently shroud the planet, reflecting sunlight so brightly that Venus is the third brightest object in our sky after the Sun and the Moon. It's a world where it rains acid under skies that are perpetually a dim, hazy orange, baked by unimaginable heat and crushed by immense pressure. Despite these hellish conditions, humanity has been determined to explore Venus. Our fascination began in the 1960s. During the height of the space race, the United States Mariner 2 was the first successful mission to another planet. Flying by Venus in 1962, it sent back the first ever close-up data, confirming the scorching temperatures and dense atmosphere, shattering earlier dreams of a tropical paradise beneath the clouds. But it was the Soviet Union's Venera program that truly conquered Venus. The Soviets sent a series of probes designed to do what seemed impossible: land on the surface. After several failed attempts where probes were crushed or melted on the way down, Venera 7 finally succeeded in 1970, becoming the first spacecraft to soft land on another planet and transmit data from its surface. It only survived for 23 minutes, but it was a monumental achievement. Later missions like Venera 9 and 13 were even more incredible. They sent back the first and only images from the surface of Venus. These ghostly, panoramic pictures show a bleak, rocky, flat landscape under an oppressive orange sky, a truly alien world. These missions were engineering marvels, built like deep-sea submersibles to withstand the extreme environment for just long enough to send back precious data. So let's use that data to paint a picture. What would it be like to stand on the surface of Venus? First, you need a suit far beyond anything we've designed for space or deep-sea diving. A refrigerated, pressurized tank on legs. As you step out, you feel an immense weight pressing in on you from all sides. The air is so thick it feels more like a fluid than a gas. Waving your hand would feel like wading through water. The ground beneath your feet is a desolate expanse of dark volcanic rock, cracked and sharp. There's no water, no sign of life, just endless, sterile plains and perhaps the silhouette of a distant volcano. The sky above is not blue or black, but a uniform, sickly yellow-orange. You can't see the sun as a distinct orb. It's just a brighter patch in the hazy, oppressive blanket of clouds. The silence is absolute, as the thick atmosphere would likely dampen any sound. There's a faint smell of sulfur like rotten eggs from the acid in the air. The heat is relentless, radiating up from the ground, seeping through even the most advanced cooling systems. You are standing in an oven, a pressure cooker, and a vat of acid all at once. It's a vision of a world that is fundamentally, violently hostile to life as we know it. A minute feels like an eternity, and survival is measured in seconds. Venus is a cautionary tale written in the sky. It shows us how a planet so similar to our own can end up so different. It's a cosmic laboratory for understanding the greenhouse effect, planetary evolution, and the delicate balance that makes a world habitable. While Earth developed oceans and life, Venus became a scorching wasteland. Studying Venus helps us understand our own atmosphere and the potential consequences of climate change here on Earth. The question of whether Venus ever had oceans and was once habitable is one of the biggest mysteries in planetary science. Future missions are being planned to probe beneath the clouds again, to map its surface in higher detail and even to analyze its rock chemistry. Venus remains one of the most compelling and challenging destinations in our solar system. It's a testament to nature's power to create both paradise and inferno. It's a beautiful, brilliant jewel in the night sky that hides a truly terrifying secret. Thank you for joining this journey to Earth's evil twin. If you found this fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into the mysteries of our universe. See you next time.